They're figuring out what it takes from a standpoint of how they have to be a leader and how they can teach the younger guys and work those guys through these rough times. So I think that's the biggest thing. Obviously, they have to be patient, but at the same time persistent. So I don't think there's anything that has really shocked them. I think they now realize how spoiled they were the last 2 years playing with, arguably last year's the best offense in the country, and just guys that were experienced and savvy and talented and just had, I think the biggest thing is just so much experience that walked out the door that maybe you took for granted. We didn't, because we knew what we had as a coaching staff, but as a young player you don't understand it until it's gone. And a couple of them made comments about that, like, wow, what we had, what I played with the last couple of years, was really special when you're having to indoctrinate so many new guys that haven't even played college basketball yet, given the level that we're at. That's been a huge transition for them. Yeah, he came and talked to me yesterday before practice. So he just said that he wanted to try to find somewhere where he's going to play, and said, hey, we'll help you however we can, whoever we need to call. He's got an unconditional release, so he can do whatever he wants, and we're already fielding a couple calls for him and helping him. I've talked to him a couple times today already, and however we can help him. I said, hey, you did a great job academically. You were a great representative of the program. Thanked him for all his time and effort here, and I understand he wants to get where he can play. I think that's why you do this. Regardless of level, you want to be in this game and in this sport because you like playing the game. I think that for him was frustrating that he wasn't able to be at that point. And thought that his opportunities would be better somewhere else. Well, we didn't give up. I think that was a true testament to the fight in this group. When things didn't go well, and we had a rough stretch, offensively at the end of the first half, and then a stretch again in the second half. Defensively, we've been pretty decent. Well, good enough to win in those 3 losses that we've had here. It's just been offensively, we've had longer than normal spurts, or longer than you want to have in terms of spurts where we've been offensively inefficient. So it's good to see the resolve that they won't give up on it. They'll keep fighting and scratching it. And that's sometimes you have to do that. You're going to have games where the ball's not going to go in. We've just had longer stretches and more games than normal when the ball hasn't gone in. And in large part, it's by the shot selection we take and those type of things. So it was good from the standpoint of they kept battling, kept scrapping, and like I said, for as inefficient as we were offensively for the majority of that game, just saw a chance to win it in the last couple of possessions.
I mean, it's a lot different than the past 2 years, different than really my whole life has been, because I've always been a winner. And, I think the adversity is good for me, though, the pressure and all that kind of stuff that I'm not really quite used to yet. So I'm still adjusting to all that stuff, and I know it'll be good for me and the team in the long run. It's definitely really frustrating. I just got to have more patience and work on things I can control, which is being a better leader and just making sure that I'm playing well. And it also can get frustrating when you're not making shots and things are going wrong and you're losing games and stuff like that. But I kind of, like I said, just got to control what I can control.
I would say it's in disarray, but it's a positive disarray with the fact that, again, we've shown glimpses of the team we're capable of being. Inconsistency is our theme right now. I think we know we can play and win games, and credit to that was shown when we went into the Carrier Dome and beat a really good Syracuse team. And then we come out here and play, a mid-major team such as Milwaukee. No shots at them, but we all know that that's a team that we're supposed to beat, and to come out in that exhibition basketball we did was not representative of us at the time, but I guess it's showing that we have a lot of room for growing and maturing. It was actually pretty sad. I mean, I told the guys I'd probably cry when he actually leaves, but it's just a lot of things that happen are not a laughs, or a lot of things you do. We'll look at Riley, and today, he wasn't there for us to look at, but in life you have to do what's best for you. And Riley made a decision that was best for himself, and we'll definitely support him. Yeah, definitely. I mean, the goals are always the same for a team. You look at one of the bottom teams in the country. I mean, they still have goals of winning championships and winning games. And of course, right now we're going through a slump. But as I said earlier, championships have not been won in December. So I think we still have time to grow. And this is like part 1 of 3 parts of the season. You have the non-conference. And then, the toughest part probably for any team is playing in the Big Ten. So we still have that to go, and hopefully these games will prepare us, and ups and downs we've had will help us get ready for that. I'm hoping so. I mean, I don't think it should have taken 5 losses for a sense of urgency from the team collectively to come, but I guess better late than never. So I would definitely take, a new rejuvenated team tomorrow, and I think that we'll do our best job of responding after these back-to-back losses.